Good day, everyone. This is Becoming a Research Enthusiast by Ma'am Gladz, and I welcome you all to my practical research channel, the Quantitative Edition. So, ito na nga guys. As you all know, this is going to be my first video vlog ever. Okay, so expected that this video is going to be an introductory video of what we will be discussing about my vlogs in my practical research channel. So before that, do not forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and of course, do not forget to click that bell button so that you will be notified if ever there are more videos upcoming in my vlog. So, what are we waiting for? Let's start! Alright, so let's begin with this video. So, yun. What we will be talking about in this video right now will be your expectations on the upcoming videos that we will be uploading soon. No? So, sinabi ko kanina that this video is an introductory video. So, definitely, una, I will be introducing myself to you, a little background about myself. And then, I will be telling you also or discussing to you the things that you could expect from the videos that I will be uploading later. So, yun. This vlog is all about practical research, no? And specifically quantitative kasi at this point in time sa SEM natin na ito, we are expected to take this practical research to subject, no? So definitely this is offered sa grade 12 natin, but I do not know with the other schools kasi in our school, diba, I think it's the same. So all students are required to take 3 research subjects. So, una is the practical research 1, followed by the practical research 2, and then the III or the inquiry, investigation, and immersion. So, in our case, sa Baliwasan Senior High School, we offer practical research 1 during grade 11 second semester ng mga students. So, the next SEM, pagka grade 12 nila, they will be offered this practical research 2 on the first semester, followed by before graduation, so they will be offered III. So, let me share to you a little muna about how we do things in our school. So, in terms of research subjects, the students are expected to accomplish 3 research projects, meaning they're expected to have 3 hardbounds. Hindi siya individually, it will be asked by groups. So we will be having, or we do have core groups, meaning 4 na members kada isang grupo for core, and the regular groups will have more than 4 members. So, as what I said, they are expected to submit to us 3 research projects. So, isa sa practical research 1, isa sa practical research 2, and isang research hardbound sa sa III. So, ibig sabihin, 3 hardbound sila. And at the end of every semester, they are rather expected to have an oral defense. So, for grade 12 as well, we do have Golden Harvest, wherein we do present all of the outputs or research outputs of the students doon sila nagpe-present ng final presentation nila prior their graduation. So that is how we do things at Baliwasan Senior High School. So I do not know how the other schools are doing this for their practical research. No, but how I hope na kung halimbawa man, you do not have the same culture in your school, then sana, along the way, you will be able to develop or most likely improve your research culture, no? Lalo na kung bumalik na tayo sa ating normal situation after this pandemic, hopefully. Now, as a promise, let me introduce myself to you first. I am Ma'am Gladys Archin Flores Castillo. I graduated at Western Mindanao State University, major in English, year 2013. And then I worked at Baliwasan Senior High School. I have been teaching practical research there for more than 3 years already. And then now currently I am taking my master's degree at Ateneo de Zamboanga University. Hindi pa ako tapos, guys. Nakakasad. But syempre I'm super looking forward that I will be able to finish it as soon as possible after this pandemic is over, no? So yun na nga, I'm in the last phase of my master's, which is the thesis writing. So, yun na nga, disclaimer for everyone, no? I'm not telling you guys that you have to watch this video because I'm an expert in research. No. That's a big no. Okay? I am teaching or I am sharing you these videos because I do believe that despite this pandemic, teaching and learning should not stop. Okay? Kaya nga, ang daming teachers who are working very hard to produce modules, to do videos such as this one, for them to be able to extend, to be able to extend their help to students who wish to learn despite the situation. Kaya nga, pinapalaki natin yung classroom natin. Okay? And through this vlogging, how I hope that we will be able to push through with our target or our goal, which is to maximize learning. And sinabi ko na, I'm not a research expert, but I'm very trying my best to enhance my writing skills. So, paano? 1, I enrolled in master's degree. 2, I do attend seminars, trainings, workshop about research writing. Last time I had a national training sa research way back January. I also had seminars, trainings in quantitative research at the University of the Philippines last November. And of course, I won't forget my mentors at the Ateneo de Zamboanga University, as well as my other mentors, the real experts at Baliwasan Senior High School, no? So, ang dami nila, guys. I'm so happy, I'm so honored that they're really doing their best to train me para maging inclined really in research writing. Now, before I find it very difficult, but later on I learned loving practical research or research writing, and nakikita ko that I am somehow developing critical thinking as well in research writing. So I'm hoping as well that you will be able to develop critical thinking and writing skills through these vlogs that I'm sharing with you. Yon. So, real talk muna tayo before we enumerate the different videos or lessons na i-expect ninyo sa videos ko. Real talk muna tayo. What I meant is that Let's talk about our experiences way back, no, high school kayo or college, no, or kahit sa master's thesis, no, because there might be teachers also will be watching this video. Common problem ng mga students will be, okay, class, I want you to do a research about blah, 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 and submit it to me after a week. Correct? Ay, nako. So, ngayon, ang mga students, commonly, namumblema sila as to, ano daw? Paano ginagawa yung background of the study? Hindi naman nag-teach si ma'am. Paano gawin yon? Paano ginagawa or kinoconstruct yung significance of the study, etc., etc. Now, yun na nga. Okay? You have to realize, guys, somehow, ano muna, no? I actually envy the senior high school students now because way back in high school, wala kami, or although we do have research subjects, pero hindi siya as intensely as how it is being prioritized in the senior high school right now. Imagine you have to undergo 3 practical research writing. You might take it negatively, sasabihin ninyong pahirap sa estudyante and stuff, without you realizing na these subjects are actually preparing you when you go to college, or as you go to college and as you take your master's degree. Okay? Masyado na siyang magiging easier kung tutuusin, kung ibibigyan lang ninyo ng pagkakataon, no, yung teachers niyo, and at the same time yung subject na maka-inculcate ng mga learnings, ng knowledge sa each one of you, diba? So you will be very much ready as you go to college and as you take your master's degree. Okay? Kasi gaya ng sinasabi ko, you are lucky because alam nyo na ang gagawin ninyo if you will be stepping on college. Because of the subjects na undergo na ninyo, then definitely, hindi nyo natatanungin yung mga sarili ninyo later on as to, how are we gonna make the background of the study? Paano namin i-craft yung significance? How do we do the review related literature and stuff like that? No? Kasi alam nyo na, if seseryosohin ninyo yung mga subjects natin or research subjects natin sa senior high school, and I guess walang magiging problema when you reach in college. All you have to conform with during college is yung mga formats na lang ng universities ninyo. Ganun na lang siya kasimple. It is essential to understand that practical research too will be taken this coming semester na mag-o-open. So, according to the Department of Education as of the moment, we will be opening this coming October, and the ending of our school year will be this coming June 2021. Now, as you can remember in the prior school year, we will be having 10 months to accomplish subjects that is being divided into 2 semesters. So that means practical research 2 will fall under first semester. Okay? And then from that 1 semester, it will be divided into 2 quarters. The first quarter and the second quarter. Now, you have to understand as well that this coming October, as we will begin, we are already expected to start with the first lesson of the practical research too. Okay? So we will begin with the recap of the introduction, such as the characteristics of research, the strength, the weaknesses, the kinds of quantitative research. Kasi nung last time, we did talk about the kinds of qualitative research. And then after that, we will still be talking about the importance of quantitative across the different fields that you are taking. and then differentiate kinds of variables and their uses. Kung matatandaan ninyo in the prior practical research 1, no, we are actually talking about constructs. Okay? Dito sa quantitative, okay, we will be talking about different variables. Okay? So, dapat ma-understand niyo yan. After we discuss the introduction of quantitative research, we will be talking about designing the research, no? So, we will begin with the introduction. Kung matatandaan ninyo, in your practical research 1, research are being divided into several chapters. Chapter 1, the introduction. Okay? Chapter 2, the review of related literature. Chapter 3 will be the research methodology. Chapter 4 will be the results and discussions. And the last one will be the conclusions and recommendations. Minsan, yung other schools would have also a summary, no? So, you might get confused kasi bakit nag-mention ako ng introduction kanina. Then, I will be mentioning another introduction. What I meant with the prior introduction is the basic lessons or basic information about quantitative research. Okay? The next one is the title of the chapter 1. Okay? Chapter 1 is entitled Introduction. No? Yun yung title niya. So, basically, when we speak of introduction, we will be talking about background of the study, okay? We will be talking about the theoretical framework or conceptual framework, okay? We will also be talking about how we do or construct the research questions or research statements. I will also be giving lessons about how to craft the scope and delimitation as well as the significance of the study. In the chapter 2 or the review of related literature, basically it is where we present conceptual frameworks or studies or related literature that you think could help you strengthen, no, yung mga claims ninyo sa study ninyo. Okay? So, if we will be going into this part of the lessons, no, sa discussion natin later on, there are mga lessons na supposedly dito siya sa part na to na tiniteach. But I would want it, say for instance, yung in-text citations na lessons, including yung referencing, I would prefer to teach it prior sa chapter 2. I mean, I want it to be taught in the beginning para hindi tayo paulit-ulit. Okay? Because similar technicalities will be used naman as you write or as you construct your background of the study, your conceptual framework, etc. So, much better na sa beginning pa lang, i-introduce na siya sa inyo so that as you go along in the chapter 2, hindi na kayo masyadong mahirapan. So, most likely, polishing na lang yung gagawin ninyo sa part na to. Although, do not get confused kasi you will still be doing different kind of work dito sa review of related literature. I-discuss ko siya if nandyan na tayo sa lesson na yan. Okay? By the way, mag-end po yung first quarter natin until review of related literature. That is for quarter 1. So, chapter 1 and chapter 2 should be accomplished during the first quarter. Okay? And then afterwards, sa second quarter, we will be proceeding with the research methodology. Meaning, kasi sa iba, siguro alam na nila, no? I will be discussing about the different quantitative research design and then how we actually do the sampling procedure, the validity and reliability, as you write or as you do your instrument, and then planning of the data collection, and then analysis, no, using statistics para matest ninyo yung hypothesis. There are two ways of discussing the data analysis natin using statistics. There are those teachers who used to teach using the traditional method. Ibig sabihin, they will be asking the students to compute manually. But there are also other schools na they tend to teach using the SPSS already. So, ibig sabihin, they will be teaching the students how to input the data there, and then from that, they will be getting the analysis of the data. Okay? And then after that one, at the end, you are expected to present your research methodology. So, meaning, as you can see, it is gradual. Hindi siya pwedeng mag-skip. But there are times pwede naman nating balikan. Okay? Yung mga lessons na sa tingin, yung mga parts na sa tingin ninyong kailangan pa ng improvement. And then, after that, you will be having the chapter 4, which is the results and discussions. So doon, I am going to teach you how or paano namin ginagawa, ibig sabihin kung, halimbawa, given na tabulate na yung information, yung data ninyo, how do you do yung mga descriptions bawat table, okay? But I think in the statistic part, merong expert dyan. So, most likely, I will be able to tap our expert in Baliwasan Senior High School to help me with that. And then, after the chapter 4, we will proceed with chapter 5, which is the summary, conclusions, and recommendations. Okay, so, yun yung pinaka-last when we speak of chapter pages. And then, ang next naman will be yung mga appendices natin. Okay? I am going to discuss it one by one na lang siguro as we go along. And then, the last will be the preliminaries. Because as what I've said, okay, students or group of students are expected to accomplish the entire thing of research, and at the same time you are expected to present your research through a research defense. So yon, do not be anxious at this very point na kasi baka sa isip niyo ang dami na masyadong gagawin tama. But if you will just give time and you will devote much effort in doing the research, then I think you will be in the right track. So before we formally end with this introductory vlog of mine, guys, let me give you some few tips on how you're gonna survive this practical research to subject of yours this semester. Okay, so 1, you have to read a lot. Okay, you give time reading. Okay, read whatever you can read, newspapers, magazine, books. Okay, and then you already start thinking of possible topics that is related to your strand. Second, you have to practice writing already, okay? As early as now, while we are waiting for October 5, okay? You have to practice writing already, okay? You have to improve your grammar, your vocabulary, and the tone of writing, okay? You have to look into those things. And then third one, you have to at least once in a while communicate with your research teacher, okay? But make it a point that whenever you communicate with your teacher, may sense naman yung mga tinatanong natin sa kanila, because the time of our teachers are very precious. Kaya nga minsan kadamihan sa amin wala ng love life, diba? So you have to give importance sa oras ng mga teachers natin. Pagbigyan naman natin sila, guys, ng magka-love life naman, okay? So, ayun, do not forget all of those things. And for you have to be very serious about it. Okay? You try to cooperate. Kung halimbawa man, you will be having a group research project, so you have to communicate to your leader at least once in a while. And syempre, you have to love what you're doing. You have to appreciate what you're learning and doing in your research subject. That is the most important thing here. Okay? Para later on, may inculcate talaga sa heart ninyo and sa mind ninyo yung mga lessons na tinuturo ng teachers. Okay? So, do not forget about that one. Mga important things na yan. Okay? If ever you find this video very helpful para sa inyo, and sa tingin ninyo marami pang classmates ninyo or friends ninyo na matutulungan ng mga videos that I will be uploading very soon, do not hesitate to tell them, okay, to subscribe to this channel, okay? Don't also forget to like, share, and comment, and at the same time, click that notification button. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Do not forget, this is Becoming a Research Enthusiast by Ma'am Gladz and my practical research channel, the Quantitative Edition. So long and goodbye!